God is, nothing will throw you off balance. I'm telling you, you will always say to yourself, if God be for me, no thief can be against me. If God be for me, no employer can be against. If God be for me, no policy can be against me. I'm so convinced of this truth in my spirit that I don't get intimidated by a change in policy and in what's it called? Government's law. Why? Because I have a superior law that guides my life. It is the word of God. He said, heaven and earth will pass away, not a jot of his word will go and fulfill. A policy will rather be changed for the sake of his word. Have you not read it in the book of Luke? The Bible says, and the king decided to issue a decree. Why? Because there's a policy, that there's already a prophecy hanging that Jesus Christ must be born in Bethlehem. And at that point where Mary was about to enter into labor, wanted to give birth, there was no way that they were doing Bethlehem. And he said, rather than this word of God falling to the ground, then the government will change the policy. And they issue a policy. Now there's going to be censor, and everybody must go back to their base. And then Mary and Joseph, they were stranded as we are in a foreign place now. We have to travel back to Bethlehem. Why? Because the word of God cannot fall to the ground. So when we know the God we serve, I'm telling you the truth, there will never be a season of anxiety again in your life. Whenever I face anything that is troubling my heart, I will just say, Father, I thank you because you are in charge. Father, I thank you because you are in charge. And he has always been in charge. He has always been in control. He had never let me down. I'm telling you. The one he didn't do is because it's not right for me. Because after all, I now got to understand that, wow, it was good that God didn't answer my prayer, because there are some prayer that if God has answered, it would have taken us off course completely from his purpose. And remember, he created you for his purpose, not for your will, not for your excitement, for his purpose. So he will allow you go this way that you don't like, because he's working out his purpose. If they asked Joseph in his father's house with coat of many color, everything working for him, supervising his brother on the field, and they said to him that now the plan of God, you have to go to prison, will he agree? You have to go to the slavery, will he agree? No, but God looked away as if God abandoned him. Why? Because he's working out his purpose. There's a divine hand working behind the scene, always arranging and rearranging things in your favor, in your favor, in your favor. And when we know God, we should begin to see him in that light.